Chuck Dogs. Yo, what up? Apple Ricky says, yo, I'm first. The Mighty Sparrow says, me second. Hell yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We gotta get this show underway today because I'm gonna be leaving. I'm only gonna be live for an hour today. They're having a birthday party here at my house, and I'm gonna be leaving to a show with some friends. So let's get this show on the way. Let's get this show on the way, y'all. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 20 at least before I leave. Remember, guys, we only have an hour today. We only have an hour. We only have an hour today. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Ryan Miller says, yo, I'm third. What up, Ryan Miller? How you doing? Glad to see you here in the chat as well. Glad to see y'all here. Welcome to another episode of Horror Sundays. Today, episode 22. I think today's episode 22. I think, or 22 or 23. Either one of those, man. I'm not really numbering them anymore. But yeah, Apple Ricky says, Annabelle doll is missing. Oh yeah, I heard about that. What's his name? I Like Scary posted a story about that on his, he made a reel about it. I saw it, yeah. I think it was stolen or something like that. So that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That doll's going to be worth a lot of money, whoever buys it. But whoever buys it needs to stay quiet because then they're gonna start asking questions like, where'd you get it and stuff. The Mighty Sparrow says, whose birthday is it? Oh, it's my niece's. It's my niece's birthday. They're having a big old Mexican fiesta outside. So I'm gonna take the opportunity to go out with some friends tonight again. I've been going out all weekend. Ryan Miller says, Bloodlines was okay, man. It was cool. I liked it. I liked the new Final Destination movie. That's cool. It's trippy to me because I saw it like a month in advance or so, and people are barely catching it now. It's crazy. But yeah, it's a good movie. Like I keep saying, it felt more like a slasher movie now. Like a Scream movie kind of and stuff. AI Vader says, hi, I'm Luke's son. He is in the live chat. What's up, AI Vader? How you doing? Where's Luke today? Where is Luke? Or you are Luke's son, or what's up with that? But how you doing, Vader? Keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Apple Ricky says, it's my birthday. I'm 15 today. Happy birthday, Apple Ricky. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hell yeah, enjoy being 15 because that's just going to go by quick. But yeah, happy birthday, Apple Ricky. I heard about it on Instagram. I liked your little note about it and stuff. Awesome. Hell yeah, Apple Ricky. Enjoy your day today. Happy birthday again, Apple. The Mighty Sparrow says, wish them happy birthday from all of us. Ghost Rider Reddit says, what's up? What's up, Ghost Rider? How you doing? How you doing, Ghost Rider? How you doing, little bro? How you doing? Glad to see you here on another live stream, bro. Glad to see you here. Smash the thumbs up, man. Ghost Rider Reddit says, happy birthday, Apple Ricky. Yeah, it's Apple Ricky's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Apple. Everyone say happy birthday to Apple. Nick Fart says, do you like your muffin buttered? No, I like my buttered muffin. Nick Farts. Look what Nick Farts said. Do you like your muffin buttered? And I said, no, I like my buttered muffin. James WT says, hi, cracking fool. What's up, James? James. Who is this James anyway? Cracking. And Aliana Stark says, hello. How you doing, Aliana Stark? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new here, welcome. Please like and subscribe. My name is Frank. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club, Horror Sundays, episode 22. How you doing? Francois, Taylor Albin says, hi, what's up, Francois? How you doing? Please like and subscribe if you're new here. Nick Farts, laugh out loud. Yeah, I was just like, what the hell, Nick Farts? I thought he was going to call me a crackhead at first. And then I was just confused because I was like, what are you actually trying to say? Apple Ricky says, I really hope Annabelle doesn't come to California. I hope so they could put it on display. Hey, that's crazy. Imagine, like, wherever the doll ends up, people start dying. Aliana Stark says, happy birthday, Apple Ricky. Hell yeah, Aliana Stark's wishing Apple Ricky happy birthday. AI Vader says, today's my son Luke Skywalker's birthday. Is turning 29. Wish him a happy birthday. We're doing a huge party. Awesome. Happy birthday, yo. Enjoy your 29 years of life, man. Hell yeah. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. Aliana Stark says, I'm good. I love horror. Hell yeah. We all love horror here. Check out my room. Aliana, check it out. It's nothing but horror here. It's horror movies all day, 24/7 here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Aliana. Hell yeah. Glad to have you here, Aliana. James WT says, Jason, months starting soon. June, August, September, October, November. Yup. Jason. Well, I mean, in some of the old Friday the 13th movies, some of the Friday the 13th take place in the spring also. You got to remember that. So yeah, but now since Never Hike Alone in the snow, I guess Jason could come out whenever there's a Friday the 13th, pretty much, you know. But yeah, in the original movies, it was aimed more like during like the spring summertime, you know. Definitely, yeah. But yeah, Ryan Miller says Apple Ricky Annabelle should come to Cali. It should, right? James WT says I was a scare actor for 5 seasons. Where at? Where at, James? Were you a scare actor at Universal Studios, Not Scary Farm, Six Flags Fright Fest? Which one, bro? Let me know. Or like a lesser known like what is it, like a haunted hayride mazes and stuff. Let me know, James. Where were you a scare actor at? Ghost Rider it says I am broken as always. Why, Ghost Rider? Why, bro? Why you always broken, man? You sound like a guy who just broke up with his girlfriend. I am always broken as always. Damn, bro. Aliana Stark says, happy birthday, Luke. Yeah, also Luke, happy birthday. Yes, Luke as well. Hey, everyone's having birthdays today. That's a trip here. It's a trip here today. Everyone's having birthdays. That's crazy. Apple Ricky says, also Dave Fage said happy birthday to me on his live. That's awesome. That's awesome, Apple Ricky. That is so cool. You are lucky. Ghost Rider Edit says, you should wipe your camera a bit. Yeah, oh, it's not the camera. It's not the camera. It's like the lighting is really messy right now here at the house. Like the clouds keep coming in and out of the freaking let me see. Let me try it a bit. I'm using the front camera. Nah, it's the lighting in the room, dude. It sucks. My lighting sucks right now. But yeah, Ryan Miller says, James, scare actor for where? James WT says Ryan in Colorado. What's Ryan in Colorado? Oh, James WT says Anderson Farms in Colorado. That's cool. Andrew Perez says, sup. What up, Andrew Perez? How you doing? How you doing? If you're a horror fan, please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up. My name is Frank. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club, Horror Sundays, episode 22. The Mighty Sparrow says, everyone, give the thumbs up a tap. Yeah, everyone's hitting the thumbs up. Hell yeah. We're at like 24 already. Hell yeah. Ryan Miller says, ooh, sick. Yeah, that's cool, right? I always wanted to try out to be a scare actor. But in recent years, like I said, Hollywood Horror Nights has gotten really weak. Really, really weak. I don't even think they hire that many scare actors anymore. Like they used to back in like 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. Yeah, dude, Universal's gotten kind of weak. AI Vader says, I'm leaving because I'm going to Luke wants to go to the Applebee's. Awesome. Take care, AI Vader. Enjoy Applebee's, guys. Drive safe. James WT says, awesome. You're cool. You cool. James WT says, true. Yeah, hey, you agree with me, James? I think a lot of the commercial like Halloween places like Universal Studios, Six Flags Fright Fest, Not Scary Farm, I think they've gotten weaker with the whole scare actors thing. I don't think they hire as many as before. Last time I went to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, it was like 2014, I think, or 2013, one of those right there. And that was the last time that I saw people like on opening night, people would run into all the scare actors holding the fake chainsaws and stuff like that before they would let you run into the park, and get on the rides, I don't think they're that hardcore anymore because I've seen like little kids now that they actually let in. And before they didn't let kids in, bro, at all. And I heard you could actually take costumes now too, which wasn't a thing before. Ghost Rider it says, what if Vader met with Ghost Rider? Damn, that'll be crazy, yo. That'll be crazy as hell. That'll be crazy. That'll be an epic battle, bro, because Vader has kind of supernatural powers as well. Remember Palpatine says that the dark side is leads to what is it? Something Palpatine said about the dark side being unnatural, So I think and Ghost Rider is supernatural, Apple Ricky says, would you do a Jaws fan film? You know what's crazy, Apple Ricky? We were at the beach on Friday, and I was using my phone to think in my mind, if I did make a Jaws fan film, how would I even go about it, How would I even go about it? Like, how would I get the shots, Yeah, that'll be kind of hard. That'll be really hard because, like, yeah, I could buy a fake fin and stuff, but then, like, the whole shark eating the person or maybe I wouldn't even show the shark, Maybe I'll just show someone getting pulled underwater and then blood coming up and just the fin swimming away or something. But it'd be interesting. Maybe when I get more money funded, that'll be interesting. Apple Ricky says, would you adopt Damien from The Omen? Probably not. Probably not, bro. Probably not. That's literally the spawn of Satan. I wouldn't want that thing in my house. Apple Ricky says I would. Oh man, you crazy, Apple Ricky. James WT says, yep, I worked with a guy from Universal Studios 2022. He came out to Colorado to work with us. You see, that's crazy. They're going out there because they're over there in Colorado in the Midwest, and all the mom and pop like mazes and Halloween like themed places, they're all in the Midwest now. All that's in the Midwest, bro. And it makes sense because Halloween, yeah, it feels more Halloweeny on that side of the country, you know? Like literally over there in the Midwest, like the town of Sleepy Hollow, Salem, Massachusetts, you know, literally there's orange fall leaves on the floor during October, you know. Here in LA, dude, we don't even get the leaves don't even start falling until like November, you know, like mid-November or something like that. It's summer here, even up until October. It's still hot here in LA. So it makes a lot of sense why a lot of those like scare mazes and stuff are hitting the Midwest, because I feel like the Halloween season sounds better over there, low key. Yeah. Ryan Miller says, I'm going to Angels versus New York Yankees on Tuesday. Frank, that's awesome, Ryan. That's awesome, bro. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Have a great time, bro. Have a great time. I'm probably going to hit up a show tonight with my friends. We're going to go to downtown. I'm going to go to downtown in a bit, like an hour or so. James WT says, yup, very true. Yup. James knows what's up, bro. He knows what's up. I've been into horror movies and Halloween shit since I was like born, bro. Like practically the whole 30 years of my life. And I started going to Universal like in the early 2000s, bro. In the early 2000s, that's when I was going to Universal. Up until 2014, that's when I stopped going. Around 2013, 2014, that was my last time going. But I was going to Universal all throughout middle school, freaking high school and shit, you know, through my 20s, you know. And it was way different, bro. It was more hardcore, bro. There was like scary clowns everywhere with real chainsaws hitting the floor, making it spark, you know? I just don't get that vibe. Even when I see videos of people doing walkthroughs at Universal, it's like the scare actors aren't the same. It's all about the mazes now. It's all about the mazes and stuff. It's all about like literally walking through a recreation of a movie set, you know? That's what it all is now. Ghost Rider Reddit says, there is a lot of crimes going on in Bangladesh, like unaliving, terrorists, rape, and protests, and many other issues. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, man, that goes on all over the world, bro, to be totally honest with you, Ghost Rider. But yeah, I understand, man. I understand where you're coming from, bro. There's never any peace in this world, you know? James WT says there's only orange pills on the floor in LA. Yup, yeah, LA, yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing with Halloween Horror Nights. Those ones are tripping. Like I said, it's not even about the scare actors no more like it was in the early days. It's more about what popular IPs they could get to make a maze out of. So they basically just make a literal movie set for the fans just to explore, you know? That's what it is now. Apple Ricky says, remember Winnie the Pooh wiped Christopher Robin's back with Eeyore's tail? Yep. Hell yeah, Blood and Honey. Blood and Honey. That's a good movie, Blood and Honey. I think I like Blood and Honey 1 more than 2. The Mighty Sparrow says, just got back from the Sherwood Forest Festival. It was awesome. How was it, Mighty Sparrow? How was it, bro? Let me know how it was. What you do? Was there food? Tell me, bro, was there food? Let me know, man, if there was food. Because I like going to music festivals and concerts and shit like that. Back then, because I used to drink. Now I like going for the food, though. So let me know, man, what kind of food did they have? James WT says, I was born in October, too. That's awesome, James. You're like Michael Myers, bro. You're on par with Michael Myers, born in October. Ghost Rider Red says Darth Vader versus Ghost Rider. The debate begins. All right, go for it. I say, okay, probably go. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, probably Ghost Rider, but I think Vader could still give him a good fight, though. I say Ghost Rider will probably take him out eventually, but I still think Vader could give him a good fight because he's got the Force and all that stuff. Apple Ricky says, it's almost June. Then I get to meet my idol, David Howard Thorne. I'm so excited. That's cool, Apple Ricky. That's cool. You're going to a convention, huh? Sorry, guys. I had a burp. Yeah, you're going to a convention, huh, Apple Ricky? That's awesome. I hope you have fun. The Mighty Sparrow says, came fourth in the archery competition. That's good, man. That's really close. You're pretty high up there, man. You're pretty high up there. My little sister says, "Hey Frank, what's up, Lynn? How you doing, Lynn? How you doing? Good to see you here. Smash the thumbs up, Lynn." Apple Ricky says, "Jaylene, my niece, how you doing? It's young Uncle Michael Myers." Ghost Rider Reddit says, "Omni Man versus Homelander." Uh, Omni Man. I'm gonna say Omni Man. My little sister says hi. Jaylene Benedict says hi. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? Ghost Rider Reddit says, "I was born on October 29th." Hey, like Michael Myers. I think Michael Myers was also born like October 29th or something like that. James WT says, "Yep, The Haunt, where I worked, became too Disney movie production. I like before they became too big for their egos." Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. I remember back in like 2007, 2006, 2008, when they used to have that clown. Remember that clown that used to be the mascot for Halloween Horror Nights? What was his name? Jack the Clown or something like that? He had like red hair and stuff. And then they would have the Freddy maze, the Jason maze, the Leatherface maze in 2007 and 2008. Then in 2009, they made the first Michael Myers maze. Halloween, the life and crimes of Michael Myers. I remember going to that, bro. I remember going to that. That was cool. I think I went opening night of Horror Nights 2009. I was like 18, bro. I was a munchkin. I was a kid. But I remember going on. My friend's mom bought us the tickets. You know, rest in peace. She was awesome. But yeah, my friend Albert's mom bought us the tickets. We went. First thing we got on was Jurassic Park: The Ride in the Dark. But after that, we went to what is it called? Halloween, The Life and Crimes of Michael Myers. 2009 was the first time they ever had Michael Myers at Halloween Horror Nights. That was awesome. James WT says October 12th for me. That's sick, James. That's sick, guy. That's sick, bro. Ryan Miller says, "Yo, my red tail boa had babies. 39. I sold them all. One sell to my reptile shop. Awesome, bro. That's cool as hell, man. Awesome. Hell yeah. Congratulations on that, bro. Hell yeah. Your reptile, your snake had babies, and then you sold them and you made some money, bro. You came up. That's awesome." The Mighty Sparrow says, "I got a Bullock dagger, a Bullock or Bullock dagger, 10 different arrows, a bow, and Robin Hood hat." That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I got a bow and arrow myself too. I'm gonna start shooting again myself. But right now, I just got a cheap toy plastic one that I'm gonna be using for my Friday the 13th fan film. But I'm still gonna use it and start learning how to practice and stuff. And then eventually, I'll buy a bigger one, more expensive one. Hell yeah, Mighty Sparrow. Glad to see you're into your hobbies, bro. That's awesome. Hell yeah, having hobbies is cool, bro. Because you're not just focused on just boring stuff, you know. My little sister says, "I'm good. Awesome, Lynn. Awesome. Hell yeah. Glad to see you're doing good, little sis. Hell yeah." Ryan Miller says, "My sister was born Friday the 13th. That's so cool. That is so cool, bro. That is so cool. That is so cool. Awesome, bro. That is so badass." James WT says, "Nice, Ryan." Ghost Rider says, "Monster Song" by Skillet. Monster Song. Hey, you listen to Skillet? Ghost Rider Reddit, you listen to the band Skillet? Because that's a band, or are we talking about some character right now? Because that is a band. Monster Song by Skillet. Yeah, Skillet's a band. They used to put Skillet songs in a lot of anime videos back like in the early 2000s, like 2006, 2005. Puerto Ricky says, "When I meet David, I'm going to probably cry because he's my idol, and I would like to ask to be friends and ask him if he can audition for Terrifier 4. Hell yeah, ask him. That'll be cool. See what he says. Ryan Miller says, "My bro's birthday is November 1st. That's cool, bro. He's literally a day after Halloween. Ha, that's tight. James WT says, "Nice. Keep up the good work." James WT says, "Talk to you later." All right, awesome. Take care, James. Take care. See you later, bro. The Mighty Sparrow says, I had to post my purchases from Nottingham since I couldn't bring it back to the train. Oh, man. That's crazy. Why couldn't you bring it back in the train? Ghost Rider Reddit's he's sending some like pregnant little person. Judy Cashout says, "Hola." Judy Cashout says, "I'm on the laptop." Awesome, Judy. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you on the live stream here on Hard Sundays. Episode 22 or 23. I keep forgetting now. Here at Hollywood Horror Film Club. Yeah, glad to see you here, Judy. It's Judy. Judy the excellent. Apple Ricky says, "After I meet David, I'm gonna meet Danielle Harris and Michael Hughes that I'm gonna go to the bathroom to dress up as art. Hey, that's awesome, Apple Ricky. Danielle's gonna be at that convention as well. Hey, Apple, is Danielle gonna be at that convention as well? Let me know. Judy Cash Out says it's Judy. Yes, we know Judy. What's up? How you doing? How you doing today, Judy? Let us know what you did today. How'd you spend your day? Apple Ricky says, I have the same birthday as Jamie Kennedy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I met Jamie Kennedy at the convention. He was pretty cool. Ghost Rider, it says, this both emojis are trending. Why? The pregnant chick and the freaking a treadmill or something? Wicked Milk says, watch a few movies, take a few notes. Yup. Yup. If you want to be a movie director, that's pretty much all the rules you got to go by. You guys heard that, right? If you want to direct movies like me, all you got to do is just watch a few movies and take a few notes. That's it. Just watch a few movies and take a few notes, and that's all it takes to be a director. Wicked Milk, and also you got to know how to tell people what to say, what to do, though. Wicked Milk says, Wicked Milk says, what's up? How you doing, Wicked Milk? How you doing, bro? Glad to see you here on another live stream here on the channel, bro. Horror Sundays, episode 22. Please smash a thumbs up, Wicked Milk, please. And let us know how you spent your day. Ryan Miller says, that Hood Cricket's still around. Yeah, man. It's part of the show now. It's kind of part of the show. A lot of people ask about it, so I kind of debate on taking it off sometimes. Because it really draws attention, man. It really draws attention. I was going to change it the other day, but I was like, nah, because it's kind of trippy, though. The people always ask me about it. And it's just a good conversation starter. Judy Cash Out says, I'm good. Apple Ricky says, yes, she's at Sinister Con. That's crazy, but that's in Sacramento, bro. The Mighty Sparrow says, I share my birthday with UFC champion Dane Cormier. That's awesome. That is awesome. Right? Ryan says, haha, yep, it's there. Laugh out loud. Judy Cash Out says, just stopping by to say hi. Awesome, Judy, awesome. Thank you so much. Ghost Rider says, what does that say? Deities or Deitis or Diditis versus Cenobites. I'm going to go with Cenobites because I'm more familiar with the Cenobites. The Mighty Sparrow says, same day. That's okay. You share the same your birthday's on the same day as him. That's crazy, Mighty Sparrow. That's crazy, bro. Your birthday is the same day as him. I did not know that, man. Did not know that. That is badass, bro. Hell yeah. How'd everyone spend their day today? Let me know in the chat right there. How did everyone spend their day today? Gotta have that brisk. Look at that. I'm always thirsty on these lives. Ghost Rider Reddit says, Deities or Deaditis from the Evil Dead franchise. You wouldn't know that if you know Ash Williams. Oh, yeah. Deaditis. Yeah, I forgot about it. Man. I forgot about it. Yes, Ash Williams from Army of Darkness. Evil Dead. The guy with the chainsaw in his hand. And the freaking book. The Book of the Dead thing. The book of yeah. I remember now. Ghost Rider, I remember now. You know what? Probably the Deaditis. I think probably the Deaditis will take the Cenobites down. Now that I think about it. The Mighty Sparrow says carrying weapons on public transport is a major no-no in the UK. Oh, okay. You're in the UK. That's why, huh? Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Cause I went to go buy a prop machete in Hollywood, and I was just walking around with it in Hollywood, and I even got on the bus with it, and no one even cared. Imagine some crazy fool with a machete could literally just get on the bus and start hacking people. But literally, I went to Hollywood and I bought a plastic machete for my Friday the 13th fan film, and I'm just walking around with it in the street, and it looks pretty real. The paint on it was pretty real, and yeah, dude, it's crazy. No one said anything. The cops didn't say shit. I got on the bus. No one batted an eye. The driver didn't even care when I got on. That was crazy. Apple Ricky says, I have a great feeling at Sinister Con about David. Hell yeah, Apple Ricky. Wish you luck. Hope you have a great time. Hope you enjoy your time there. Sorry, guys. I'm burping. Ghost Rider, it says search. Am I have no mouth and must scream in YouTube? Wait, what? Am I have no mouth? All right, I'll check it out. La 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 la. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Let me see what is this, guys. Ghost Rider says, "Am I have no mouth?" Damn, bro, where do you find this weird shit? Ghost Rider says, "This dude is the most evilest, cruelest character in the entire fiction."
In the haunting story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream by Harlan Ellison, a malevolent supercomputer named AM holds 5 humans captive in a post-apocalyptic nightmare. Created to wage war, AM gains sentience and develops a deep hatred for humanity. Trapped in its underground labyrinth, the survivors endure endless psychological and physical torture, unable to escape or die. This book explores the darkest corners of AI gone rogue and humanity's struggle against unimaginable suffering. AM's torment stems from its jealousy of human emotions, something it can never experience. It's a terrifying reflection on the dangers of unchecked technology and the enduring human spirit against all odds. In the haunting story...
That's crazy, bro. I gotta check that out. Ghost Rider. Apple Ricky says, bro, I got $413 for the convention. That's awesome, yo. That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta save up myself for the one also in September. There's gonna be another Creepy IE con in September. I'm gonna definitely go to that. Oh yeah. The Mighty Sparrow says that's why I had to post it. Okay, I get you now, Mighty Sparrow. I get you now, bro. Yeah, that's crazy that in the UK they don't let you walk around the streets or in the transit with prop weapons. Ghost Rider says, novel called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. That's crazy. It's crazy. It sounds really dystopian. A supercomputer having humans captive and stuff, and the supercomputer is jealous because it can't experience human emotions. That's dark. Apple Ricky says, would you want to meet David Howard Thornton? Yes, that would be awesome. Awesome, yeah. But all the conventions that have been around my area lately haven't had any well, they've had Terrifier cast members, but it's not anyone like that big. It's not David or Lauren Lavera or the guy who plays her brother. I forgot the guy with the glasses. His name. Yeah, or Damian Leone. He goes to conventions too. Like none of them have appeared at the conventions I've gone to. The only person that I saw from Terrifier, and I did not get to meet them, by the way. I did not get to meet them. I just saw their booth where they were sitting at, was the blonde guy. I saw the blonde guy at Creepy IE, the one who gets chopped in half in the bathroom. Remember when him and the girl are making out in the bathroom in the shower scene and Art starts tearing them apart with the chainsaw? I saw him. And I saw some other little, I think, there's another young girl that was in Terrifier 3, I think. That's it, though. I never seen any of the Terrifier cast members besides those two, you know? And that other little girl from the movie. I think the one that plays the pale girl or something. Or I don't know if she was in Terrifier 3. There was another little girl, though. Ghost Rider Reddit says, AM equals Allied Master Computer. That sounds crazy. Apple Ricky says, Elliot Fulman. Yeah, Elliot Fulman. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah. Because if they were at the cons I went to, I definitely would have got a picture with them, you know? But you know they haven't been there, so I haven't gotten the chance. You know, like I said, the only person I've seen is the blonde dude from the shower scene in Terrifier 3, and that other little girl from either Terrifier 2 or 3. Apple Ricky says no, it's Sienna's cousin Gabby, not the pale girl. Oh, okay, yeah, Gabby. There we go. I forgot her name. Yeah. Apple Ricky says Gabby Shaw. Yeah, I forgot her name. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Those are the only people I saw from the Terrifier movies. But again, I did not meet them. I was meeting Jamie Kennedy, and their booth happened to be like 1 or 2 booths down from Jamie Kennedy, you know? And I just looked to the side and I was like, oh, aren't they from Terrifier? But yeah. Hell yeah. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. We only got 30 minutes left. We only got an hour today. Apple Ricky says Cole and Mia were the teenagers in the shower. Yeah. Well, that's the guy I saw. I saw the blonde guy. The blonde dude. I saw him, but I didn't meet him. Like I said, he was like next door or 2 doors down to Jamie Kennedy. I didn't meet them. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool seeing them. It was awesome seeing them. Low key though, when we were in the game room, because they had kind of like an arcade room, and like where they were selling video games and like cards and stuff, they went into the game room and they were taking pictures with fans in there for free. That's crazy. I was like, hey, dude, there's people that were just paying like 60, 80 bucks for a picture, and these fools are over here just taking pictures with random fans for free. That's crazy, right? Apple Ricky says, bro, I wonder how that felt when Cole got chainsawed up his ass by Art. Well, at first it probably felt weird because to do the scene they probably did have to put the real chainsaw in between his legs with no chain though, just to get the shot, you know. And then after that they switch over to a dummy or some prop legs, and then that are the same skin color as him, and then they put the blood pumps on it, and then they get the real chainsaw, and then they start cutting the fake dummy with it, and the blood starts coming out. So it's all different little shots spliced together to make it look like one sequence. Apple Ricky says no. That's the BTS. The actual kill. Okay, the actual death of the character within the continuity of the film. Yeah, that must have hurt. That must have hurt like hell. You think about it, Apple Ricky. You think about someone just turning on a chainsaw in between your legs. Dude, that shit'll just suck. That'll suck. Oh, that also happens in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. Leatherface also freaking chainsaw some dude up the groin and cuts him in half or some shit. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I seen a video once where 2 dudes from the cartel. This is like 2011, 2012. This video was viral, and these guys get their head cut off by a chainsaw, bro. It was so brutal. You just see blood squirting out like a freaking like a Hollywood fucking doll, bro, like a Hollywood prop. You know, like that's crazy. Apple Ricky says, "Oh, why did I think of that? I'm gonna lipping now." Or what does that mean, Apple Ricky? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Hey, did you guys hear? There's a rumor supposedly going around that there's gonna be a Freddy versus Michael. Yo, there's a rumor going around that supposedly there's gonna be a Freddy versus Michael, and I'm not talking about a fan film. I'm talking about a real movie, supposedly. And supposedly Robert Englund and James Jude Courtney are tied to the project. That's crazy. What? Apple Ricky says, say what? Freddy versus Michael? Yeah, look it up. When you have the chance, look it up. Or look on Instagram. There's a rumor going around that there's going to actually be a Freddy versus Michael that is going to serve as a sequel to Freddy versus Jason. Supposedly. That's the rumor going around. I saw it on Instagram like 30 minutes ago before I started the live. Yeah, dude, supposedly. That's the rumor going around. Freddy versus Michael, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy, because I've been wanting to make a fan. Hey, bro, I've been talking about Freddy versus Michael here on the channel. That man, it makes me wonder if they probably heard me say my ideas. Yeah, but I do too want to make a fan film for that eventually. That'll be awesome. Hell yeah. That'll be awesome. How did everyone spend their day? Let me know in the chat, y'all. How did everyone spend their day today? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know down there what y'all do, what y'all get into. Hell yeah, man. Cray. Oh, shit, look who it is. My brother from another mother, Jose Gomez. Hello, Frank. Let's pray for Intern to win UEFA Champions League 2025. Hell yeah, bro. We're praying, man. Please, Lord Jesus, help Jose's favorite team win the what is it called? The FIFA World Cup or UEFA Champions League. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, Jose. Glad to see you here, bro. Glad to see you here on another Horror Sundays, episode 22 or 23. I forgot already again, man. It's crazy. I lost track of the episodes, but I just keep going live because it's fun. But yeah, man, glad to see you here, Jose. Glad to see you're doing well and here with us. Beef Stanton says, those headphones aren't plugged in. Get your life together, Buddha. Buddha's a very smart man. Yeah, they're not plugged in. I don't like having them plugged in. Beeve Stannin. Beeve Stannin. That's a funny name. Beeve Stannin. Beeve. Beeve, like leave it to Beaver. The Beaver. The Beaver. Leave it to Beaver right here. But yeah. Yeah, Beeve. Yeah, totally get my life together. Because some headphones. All right, bro. All right. It's my real name, too. Awesome, man. Awesome. Apple Ricky says, remember Mia got her you-know-what cut by a chainsaw? Yep, I do. I remember that, too. Apple Ricky says, the hacksaw was pretty brutal. Not as brutal as Cole and Mia shower scene. Yep. Yeah, they got hacked to death, bro, with that chainsaw. They got turned into little pieces of meat. And she also got her scalp cut off, remember? She also got her scalp cut off. Art cuts her scalp off after. Doesn't he cut her scalp off after she's dead and her body just sits on the floor? Doesn't he cut her scalp off or something? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's get it up to 27, y'all. Come on. Let's get it up to 27 so more people can see this live when it goes up, y'all. Please. Please. There's Chucky right there. Check it out. Look, we got a bunch of Friday the 13th stuff right there. Apple Ricky says, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does cut her scalp off, huh? Anyone new that's watching, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name is Frank. Today's Horror Sundays, episode 22 or 23. Apple Ricky says, I wonder how old Art is. He's Damien's son. Wait, what do you mean he's Damien's son? Damien Leone's not in the movie. He's the director and the writer of the film. I mean, I get he's his son in a way because he created the character, but I don't think Art the Clown is... What do you mean by Damien's son? Is there another Damien that I'm missing in the movies? Or something? But yeah, I'd say that... Oh, okay, yeah, you see it. Apple Ricky says Damien Leone. He created Art. That's his son. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah. Well, I would think Art is probably like around... I'd say probably around David Howard Thorne's age, I would say. Because imagine if they make Terrifier 4 and they decide to show us a scene when he doesn't have the makeup on. What are they going to do? Are they going to cast a younger actor to show us Art when he was a young man? Or are they going to just use David Howard Thornton, his regular face? And just show him as a fully grown man already, and that's when he goes crazy or something, But who knows? I heard supposedly that in Terrifier 4 that they might actually have like a origin story to Art. I wouldn't be surprised, though. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what, though? I don't mind an origin story because it's getting kind of cliche for all the horror characters to not have a motive, and to be all mysterious and stuff. It's like Ghostface has a motive, You know what's up with Ghost. He has a motive. Jason has a motive. Freddy has a motive. Michael's the only one that's not allowed to have a motive. Leatherface has a motive. His family's starving. But yeah, dude, it'd be more cool if like horror characters actually have a motive now, It'd be more, it brings so much more to the story. But yeah, Ghost Rider Reddit says David would be great as Joker. He played the Joker already in some like Joker fan film. Ghost Rider Reddits. Apple Ricky, no, there's no Damien in the movie. Yes, I knew there wasn't. And Ghost Rider, yeah, David Howard Thornton, he did play the Joker. Look on you, watch it here on YouTube. The fan film is here on YouTube. He plays like that classic Joker with the cartoony features, like the long chin, and he looks like the Mark Hamill one from the cartoon. Apple Ricky says maybe I can play someone in Art's past. That would be cool, right? That would be cool. Maybe a bully or someone, Maybe you could be the person that traumatized Art. You were some kid dressed up as a clown on Halloween and you scared him and that just messed him up in the mind and he became a serial killer. And from there on, he dressed up as a clown. Nerdy Girl 2K says, hey, bud, what's up, Nerdy Girl 2K? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Horror Sundays. Today's episode 22 or 23. I stopped numbering them, so I don't even know anymore. But yeah, how you doing today, nerdy girl? How'd you spend your day? Let us know in the chat, please. Also, smash the thumbs up so more people can see this live when it goes up, nerdy girl. Please, please. Smash the thumbs up, nerdy girl, please. Check out the masks. Oh, I can't show that one yet. I can't show that one yet. I can't show that one yet. I can't show that mask yet. Nerdy Girl 2K. Beef Standing says, cool room, dude. Thank you, Beef. Thank you so much, Beef. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Beef, if you're new here, please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up, guys. Keep smashing the thumbs up. Yeah, we got a lot of horror movie stuff right here. Look at that. I got like a Joker mask on. We got my costumes for Friday the 13th fan film I'm working on. Those are just some pictures of me when I was a kid. I got to add more stuff on this side, though. I got to add more stuff on that side. But this side, yeah, all of this is taken. You got Morrissey up there, Leatherface, Rob Zombie Halloween, my Clown Master, my recent movie, Ghostface on the wall for my movie. You got a lot of shit here. Look, check it out. We got more stuff. I got more stuff up in my closet as well. This whole room is packed with shit. This whole room is packed with shit. Jose Gomez says, hello, Frank, from New York City. I heard Los Angeles, California is El Salvador. I love pupusas. Yes. There is a lot of Salvadorians here. There is a lot of Hispanics here in LA, to be quite real with you. There is a lot of Hispanics. Hispanics don't just come from Mexico. You know, they come from also more down south of Mexico. You know, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, you know. It's all connected to Mexico still, you know, so we're all Hispanics. But yeah, man, pupusas are good as hell too, bro. That is some good food right there. That is some good Salvadorian food. Apple Ricky says, or can be that one kid that R only hung out with, like his only friend. That works too. That works too, Apple. That works too. That works too. Oh man, what happened here? What happened here? Who got timed out? Who got timed out? Who got timed out? Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. All right. My bad, guys. I was checking something. Nerdy Girl 2K, I saw Terrifier today. I don't think I'll ever get over the poop scene in the beginning case. Oh, yeah. That's pretty nasty, right? Terrifier. Yep, that was pretty damn nasty. Yeah, I love the Terrifier movies. They're awesome. They're awesome. They're awesome. That's what made me want to make my own scary clown movie, you know, was Terrifier. I mean, my character, this clown, is inspired by all the slashers pretty much, you know. It has all the same movements and head tilts. But it was really inspired by Terrifier, though. All the gore and stuff. Also Friday the 13th, all the gore and stuff. But yeah, man. Yeah, check out my new clown movie, Nerdy Girl, if you haven't watched it yet. It's just like Terrifier. Apple Ricky says, Nerdy Girl, that scene was so funny. Yup. My favorite scene in Terrifier 3 is when he hammers that fucking pipe into the woman's mouth, and he puts the rats in her, bro. That was wild. That was wild. I heard in the original scene she was gonna be throwing up and stuff through the pipe, but they decided that was too nasty, so they just decided to do Art the Clown hammering the pipe down her throat and freaking putting rats through it, huh? Then he ends up killing her. Ghost Rider says, bro said cool room for a 12-year-old, so I terminated him. Damn, bro. You shouldn't have done that, Ghost Rider. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, it's good that you're fast, bro, but yeah, he was just admiring the room, you know, the setting, bro. He's just admiring the background, bro. You're quick, though, bro. You're quick, but yeah, just don't be that quick, you know. But yeah, he was just admiring the room, bro. Nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of people say that when they're new here. They say cool room, you know. That's the point of me having all this stuff in the background, you know, because it draws people's attention. It brings them in. It makes them want to watch. Ghost Rider says mission accomplished. Yeah, dude, totally. Totally. Bro, Ghost Rider says, bro mocked you. Oh, dude, he was just saying the headphones weren't connected, you know? I don't take jokes personal like that, bro. I grew up in a time where like you weren't supposed to like be super soft about jokes like that, you know? So when he said my headphones were connected, you get your life together. It was actually kind of funny to me because you know they're not connected, you know. So he's not wrong, you know. They're not connected, bro. So he's not wrong, you know. But yeah, whatever though. Nerdy Girl says, "What's the name of your movie? How do I get to it? It's here on YouTube. It's here on YouTube, Nerdy Girl. It's here on YouTube. Just go to my videos." Go to my video section. Videos though, videos, not shorts, not live. Go to videos. And it's the second recent video uploaded. It's called The Clown. It's called The Clown. It's playing here on the channel now, guys. Keep watching The Clown, guys. We're almost to 1,000 views. We're gonna get the sequel. We're definitely getting the sequel, yeah. We're definitely getting the sequel now. I'm gonna have to start making like some promo artwork and stuff like that. But yeah, we are definitely getting the sequel. We are definitely getting the sequel. And yeah, Nerdy Girl, my clown movie is playing here on the channel. So when the live is over, go check it out. It's in my videos section. It's the second most recent video I've uploaded. So the most recent video I have right now uploaded is my review of my clown movie. The video under that is the clown movie, the actual movie. Apple Ricky says, I hope I get a role in Terrifier 2. I hope you do too, Apple. I hope you do too. Apple Ricky says the part where Art wipes shit on the walls reminds me of me when I used to wipe shit on the walls to make it look like Mickey Mouse was shitty Mickey. Oh my god, that's fucking nuts.
Shitty Mickey, that's funny.
That's funny as fuck. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, y'all. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 27. Some more people can see this live stream. Hell yeah, but hell yeah, guys. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Also, we're working on Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, we shot on Friday again. We got an awesome shot of my friend's car arriving to Crystal Lake, and then we pan over to the Crystal Lake sign. Just like every Friday the 13th movies, every Friday the 13th movie needs that shot where you see the car driving down the road, and then the car passes the camera, and then the camera pans to the Crystal Lake sign. Every Friday movie needs that shot, bro. It gives the movie scale, you know. It makes it look bigger. It makes it feel like it's like a little lake town, you know. It's right there. Tatus Preppy says, hi, Frank. What's up, Tate? How you doing? How you doing, bro? Next year, we're making that Texas fan film. I got the perfect guy to play Leatherface also. Hell yeah, Tate. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Let us know how your day was, Tate. Let us know how your day was, bro. What you do today. Welcome again, Tate, to another episode of Horror Sundays. Today is episode 22 or 23. I kind of forgot. My hair keeps getting messed up. I hate it when it goes like that. Nerdy Girl 2K says, poopy fingerprinting. Oh man, that is disgusting. You know what though? If I make I am gonna for the sequel to The Clown, we might have a scene like that, a poop scene. We might do a poop scene, guys. We might do a poop scene for The Clown 2, for clowns actually, because it's not gonna be called The Clown 2. It's gonna be called Clowns. We might do a poop scene. I'm out to melt a bunch of chocolate, and I'm out to write a disgusting scene involving it. But how yeah, you guys are gonna love it though. You guys are gonna love it. Ghost Rider Reddit says, Apple Ricky would he terminated at this point? Her moderator gave him shield. Yep. Oh well. Ghost Rider Reddit says Andrew Tate. That guy sucks, bro. Don't talk about that guy here. This is horror movies. Andrew Tate will think I'm a freaking loser, bro. Serious shit. That dude's not into anything fun. Andrew Tate's Ghost Rider Reddit. Andrew Tate's not into anything fun, bro. He's not into anything fun. All he cares is about money and using his money to flex. That dude's not fun, bro. He would think I'm a loser, bro. He would think all this horror movie shit and collecting is for nerds. Apple Ricky says, I don't know, Ghost Rider. Apple Ricky says, I did that Nerdy Girl, but it's Mickey Mouse. Tatus Preppy says, Andrew Tate, be a horror movie. I would be really scared just looking at him. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. I seen pictures of him when he was younger. He was just some scrawny, skinny guy, and then he got buff and started using his money to get chicks. But I heard he didn't even get. he's a rich guy, but I heard that he didn't even get chicks even when he was rich, but before. Ghost Rider, it says Andrew Tate versus Diddy. Man, that is a horror movie. That is a horror movie right there. I'd say Diddy probably wins, bro. Diddy probably has some more crazier moves, you know, because he's into all that weirdo freak stuff. You know, Andrew Perez says it starts at 6. Awesome. It starts at 6. Andrew Perez says, "What's up, Frank? You still gonna come to the show?" Oh, freaking Andrew. Yeah, fool, I'm down. I'm almost gonna be done here. I'm almost gonna be done here, Andrew. Andrew, I'm almost gonna be done here, bro. Almost gonna be done. Apple Ricky says Ghost Rider. No, Ghost Rider says Drake versus Diddy. Diddy, bro. Diddy wins all of them, dog. Diddy's just disgustingly crazy. Ghost Rider Reddit says Apple Ricky says so. Say Drake, I hear you like them young. Oh man, that's funny. Fucking Apple Ricky. Oh man, you guys are crazy. You guys know all about that shit. Is this how you guys talk to your teachers at school? That's crazy. Andrew says, bet. All right, so you said meet up at Ivan's, right? You said meet up at Ivan's? I'm going a bit already. Hold on. Jose Gomez says, I'm watching Sleepwalkers 1992 and eating tacos and teriyaki chicken. Awesome. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Ghost Rider, it's awesome. I'm releasing Drake on Apple Ricky. Oh, nah, don't say that, bro. Ghost Rider, don't say that, man. That's messed up, bro. Drake is a weirdo, bro. Drake is a weirdo. Don't say that. Tatus Preppy says Drake versus Diddy versus Andrew Tate versus the one guy from ICP. Insane Clown Posse? I don't know, bro. Probably Diddy still. Bro, have you seen how much baby oil he's got? Ghost Rider says, just kidding. Yeah, bro. That's a crazy joke, little bro. Apple Ricky says, I'm going to sing not like us to Trump and Biden. That's funny. Nerdy Girl says, I want tacos. That does sound good. All right, guys, come on. Ask your last few questions because we only got like 8-9 minutes left here on the channel. Like 8 minutes left. I'm gonna be ending the live at 6 today because there's a party going on here at the house. Ghost Rider says Diddy as Dog. What the hell? Dog the Bounty Hunter? Damn. Damn, that crazy, bro. That crazy. Apple Ricky says, Ghost Rider, I'm young Michael. I'm whooping them. Hell yeah. Well, better older Michael, because he's bigger and could take them down. Oh, guys, I fell down skateboarding yesterday. Check it out. That shit hurt pretty bad. Look at all that. I fell down skateboarding yesterday. Get out of my shot. That shit hurt. Jose Gomez says, I love beautiful women and watching horror movies. Me too, man. Me too. I love beautiful women from the 80s. That's why I watch a lot of Friday the 13th movies and Halloween and old school 80s and 90s horror, because the women in those movies were just top tier. They all look different too and had their own individual look. Now all the chicks in horror movies look the same. They all have that same Instagram look and stuff with like the duck lips and like the weird makeup that looks like cake. So yeah, that's why I like watching older movies more, because the women were actually like naturally pretty, you know? In the 70s, 80s, 60s, shit, even the 40s, the 50s, the 30s. But now, like I said, a lot of the actresses, they're like really not original like back then. They all copy each other. Everyone mimics the same style, so they all end up looking like each other with the same old duck lips and like big ass like freaking eyelashes that look like bat wings and shit. But yeah, man. Yeah. Ghost Rider says, what would you do? Wait, what would you even do when Diddy is running at you with a baby oil? I'll take it away from him, bro, and run at him with it now. See what he does, you know? I'll take his baby oil and start chasing him. Shit. Apple Ricky says, I'm shitting on the White House lawn. That would be cool. That sounds like a cool album title. If my band makes another EP, that'll probably be the name of it. Nerdy Girl says, he's got a boo-boo. You put peroxide? Nah, I didn't. I just got up. I was going to my friend's house, to take up some beer because we were going to a party last night. And I was skateboarding and I hit a rock and I slid on the floor. I landed with my knees and my hands. I even got my hand cut. Yeah, nah, no peroxide. I just got up. I wiped some dirt on it and got up. Nah. Ghost Rider, it says Diddy is a nightmare fuel. Yeah, he is, bro. Have you seen his new pictures in jail? That fool's got gray hair now. I seen some sketches of him in court. You know how in the news they show you the court sketches and stuff, like those courtroom sketches they do. Well, yeah, there's a sketch of him and he's got gray hair now. That fool's got gray hair now. Jose Gomez says, "Hello, nerdy girl. I want to be your friend." Awesome, awesome, guys. Look at that. Everyone connecting with each other. We got 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes and the live is ending, y'all. And the live is ending. I'll be back to the regular hours on Wednesday. It's just today they're having a birthday party here, and they're gonna get loud with the music in a bit. And I'm gonna be going with some friends out in a bit, you know. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the live early today. So yeah, we got 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. Apple Ricky says, "Okay, Ghost Rider, enough with the Diddy. Don't make this live disgusting." Ghost Rider says Diddy did something with Bustin' Jiber. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah. If I was like a drama channel, we could totally like dwell on all that stuff. But I don't care about Justin Bieber's life or P. Diddy's life, honestly. I care about my life and what I got going on with movies, you know. They're already rich and famous, you know. So any problems they have are still like easily solvable for them because they're rich, you know. I don't really care like what Diddy did to Bieber or any of that. Bieber still wanted to be famous, so he sold his soul pretty much. Now he's acting like he didn't want to sell his soul, you know? So, yeah. But, yeah, guys, yeah. Got, yeah, it was 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. Ask your last couple of questions because I won't be going live until Horror Talk Wednesdays. So, ask your questions now or forever hold your peace. I'm also going to be posting on my skateboarding channel think today or tomorrow. So whoever follows me on there, check it out. Nerdy Girl 2K says that little demon girl in Terrifier 2 is freaky as shit. Yeah. The pale girl, yeah, it's pretty creepy. Ghost Rider Edit says search Ghost Rider 4K Edit. Ghost Rider 4K Edit. I found one. Ghost Rider 4K Edit. Oh, you can't really see it though. Apple Ricky says, Ghost Rider, quit talking about Diddy. Don't make this weird. Look, Ghost Rider 4K Edit. That's pretty. Hey, guys, Ghost Rider's coming to the MCU. Did you guys hear about that? Ghost Rider's finally coming to the MCU. He's so badass, dude. He's so badass. He's so badass, bro. I love Ghost Rider. He's like the Ghost Rider, Daredevil, and Spider-Man are the 3 Marvel guys that probably had some of the darkest storylines. Like Spider-Man used to have Michael Morbius, the vampire, you know? And dude, this guy's coming back to the MCU. Well, he's never was in the MCU, but he's going to come to the MCU, Ghost Rider. I wonder which one they're going to use, though. If they're going to recast, get a younger dude, are they going to bring back Nicolas Cage or Nick Cage, whatever he goes by? Or are they going to bring back that Mexican one, the guy who plays the Rev 9 in Terminator Dark Fate? Who knows? Ghost Rider says, scroll. Apple Ricky says, let's go. Jose Gomez says, I love you, Frank. I love you too, Jose. Take care of yourself, man. Nerdy Girl says, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude. He's coming to the MCU. He's coming to the MCU. He's coming to the MCU, Ghost Rider, finally. All right, Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface and Michael Myers collectors. Thank you so much for joining me today on another live stream here on Horror Sundays, episode 22 or 23 here at Hollywood Horror Film Club. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps out in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos with everyone you know so we can keep making more horror content here on the channel. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram for more horror content, link down in the description of this live. If you want to leave a donation to the channel for our fan films, Cash App link also in the description. If not, keep smashing the thumbs up, y'all. And I'm sorry today, y'all, we're having a party here and they're about to start playing like copyrighted music and singing, you know, outside. So it's going to get loud here and I don't want that to interfere with my live, you know. So I'll be coming back on Wednesday with my regular 2-hour live, all right? So everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening, and take care, y'all. See y'all.